Well, the first impression was that it had just appeal for any age, I think. It was completely accessible, and for me, that's really important when I look at different works in this area. We're often enamored by the technology and what it can do without necessarily connecting with a general audience.
I'd heard a little bit about Painting the Myth before I got here, but I hadn't seen it. I'd seen a sort of a dim photocopy of an installation, I think. And I'd heard that it was a canvas, some sort of screen, and that you painted on it, and somehow information appeared and you would learn about the painting. But I really didn't know how it worked.
Paintbrush is almost like a pen. People know how to use a pen, even though most of us aren't writing with pens any longer. There was still that connect to history.
Well, it's really pretty amazing. I think everyone, when they first see it, is impressed at the fact that it's a canvas and a regular paintbrush, and yet it does all these things that a computer screen might do. So this interesting mix of traditional media with all this new technology, and it instantly captures your imagination, just pops up there and draws you in.
I could sit down and cry to think that while in all this turmoil over here, there's a ray of light, and that the peace and quietness of the North Country should be the scene of such a tragedy. It seems like the severing of another tie which bound me to Canada, because without Tom, the North Country seems a desolation of bush and rock.
He went to paddle out into the center of the lake on which he happened to be camping, and spent the whole night there in order to get away from the flies and mosquitoes.
Did you think it strange that this canoe was in such a position?
No, sir. I thought it was a craft that had slipped its ties at the lodge. It happens sometimes.
When it was upside down, did this not raise some speculations?
No. Now, it may look that way now, but at the time, it did not occur to me that anything was wrong.
Tom's body was badly swollen, and around the left ankle there was a fishing line wrapped 16, 17 times. Now, it wasn't tangled up all over. Well, there was a report that his legs were all tangled up in the fishing line, and that's not so.
There was a bruise on the right temple, size 4 inches long.
What do you think caused the bruise on the temple, Dr. Howland?
I believe it was likely caused by the body striking a rock. Possibly Mr. Thompson slipped on some slippery surface.
Did I just slip? I don't remember that. Did I?